Is your apprehension of describing yourself as a poet because poetry is extremely white? There's a lot of association with, well, and it's because it's a real thing because people of color have less access to quality education, and therefore we associate white academia with poetry, and that's kind of just where that starts and stops. So do you feel like you don't describe yourself as a poet because you think it's so sectioned that way? And
No.
no? Okay.
So remember, I said that the host, because I was talking smack about about poets, he called me up, said the next poet to the mic is Lamont Carey. I was never a poet, right? So I made up, I think at that time was my poem, I Hate This Place, right? And after the people finished, after I finished, the people clapped. And so I couldn't believe it. So I came back another time and did it. And then it was the poem, I Can't Read. And then I think, Imagine. And then She Says She Loves Me. And by then I had got the call from Def Poetry Jam. So I got the call from Russell Simmons. And then before I even had, I had freestyled the album, but that is why I don't call myself a poet. But I do know scholars, right, that study poetry, don't consider spoken word artists as a poet. And sometimes there's a racial line there, but that is not the reason that I don't call myself a poet, because I came in it on accident. Then I have a poetry book. So I guess I am a poet, right?
Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna let you get away with saying, oh, I'm not a poet, because personally, in my opinion, spoken word, rap, really any type of word structures that's trying to convey a story or an emotion or a scene, that to me is poetry. And I feel like whether you like it or not, you have a poetic soul and you have a poetic style. And that's how I see it though. But I respect if you don't want to self-define that way.